Hey guys, I'm back with another quick video. I saw this article on boundingintocomics.com, which is a really good website. I would highly recommend you go there and check them out. But says Taskmaster actor claims her character is as strong or maybe even stronger than the male comic book version of Taskmaster. And it's like right away there's the face palm, there's the eye rolls or whatever. Anyway, the actress Olga Kirilenko recently discussed her role taking on a gender swap Taskmaster in a recently released Black Widow movie. She was speaking with comicbook.com, and here's some quotes from her. First she claims that the gender swap fits the story. You see, it does fit the story. I was concentrating on this story, which, spoiler alert. Basically, she's the daughter of like the main bad guy. It's some to a point. It's not even worth talking about because it's just freaking stupid. But anyway, she then stated the decision wasn't made by me, and as far as I'm concerned, I was happy for that decision. Of course, because it involves me and it's so much fun, which is very true. She had nothing to do with this. She wasn't one of the people who decided to gender swap it, and it benefits her because she gets to play a role. She gets to become, now she gets a big Hollywood movie role. So I'm not gonna hate on that. You know, it's like hell. You got to do your grind. You're putting in work and stuff. That's cool. Now, this next part, though, that she says, this is where I do blame her because it's stupid. She claims that gender swap's irrelevant. She's like, well, I understand that they swap gender, but I think it's irrelevant, really, whether the character is a female or male, because who cares? Okay, debatable, but whatever. Here's the problem. She then asserts she's just as strong and maybe even stronger. It's not about what gender you are, it's about what your capabilities are, what you can do, how well you do what you're supposed to do, and if you're excellent at it, it doesn't matter who you are. There's some validity to it, but the whole she's just as strong and maybe even stronger. It's like, really, you got to say that shit. Like, what is with people that they're all hell bent on just, well, hey, women are stronger than men and everything. So it's like, come on, dude. Like, it's not like she has superpowers. By the way, she's not. Which is one of the really stupid parts. Because again, spoiler alert. Red Guardian gets his ass kicked by her, basically. Now, Red Guardian, if you don't know, is a super soldier. He's a Russian super soldier. So he's like Captain America. Can you imagine Captain America getting his ass kicked by some person? And then, of course, Black Widow, Natasha, she's able to beat her later. It's, again, it has to do with story and stuff, but basically, it's like, come on. A super soldier, I don't care if they made David Harbour, he's all big and fat and stuff, and he's a complete joke in the movie. He's like the butt of jokes. They really like playing up his whole, excuse me, but they really like playing up his whole stupid, he's a stupid Russian and all that kind of stuff with his accent and all that shit. So they just make him a joke. So I suppose in a way they could, oh, well, that's why. But a lot of that has to do with the whole fact that every male character in these movies and in TV shows and stuff have to be jokes. They have to be just chumps. They're little bitch boys or whatever you want to call them. It's ridiculous. It's like, come on, man. And then you got this chick saying, oh, she's just as strong and maybe even stronger. It's like, do they not understand how off-putting it is? You know. And then it goes on to say, as YouTuber Eric July, Young Ripa, noted back in June, actors like Kirilenko who take on race and gender swapped roles have absolutely no integrity. And then it goes on to talk more about, what he said and stuff. And there's absolute truth to that. I mean, it's ridiculous. But anyway, but specifically just with this, and she says she's just as strong and maybe even strong. That's what always bothers me because it's like when they change these roles. Number one, all the POC I know and the women and all that stuff, they don't like when they swap these characters like genders or race or whatever because it's very condescending because you're like, well, we can't be bothered to make up a strong woman character or a strong black character or Asian character or whatever we to make up a new one. No, we're just going to take a pre-existing white man and turn him into a black person or a woman or whatever, and you're going to have to live with it. You're welcome. And it's like, what the hell, Why not make up new characters that fit the bill? Because to me, it has to do with a lot of that whole like woke progressives are some of the most racist people you'll meet. Because it's like they act like black people. Oh, you can't get ID. You don't know how to photocopy your ID. You can't do this. You can't do that. And it's like, like the soft bigotry of low expectations, as they would, say, and has been said for years and years. It's just ridiculous. It's like, let's make up new characters. Which, by the way, real quick, can we have some black characters that don't have black in their name? Like, I mean, why is that such a thing? It's Black Lightning, you know, it's Black Panther. It's this. I mean, and I'm not talking about like I don't have a problem with it from the sense of like if a person's proud of who they are. Okay, whatever. I just mean in terms of like, damn man, you can't. It's almost like you don't see characters named White something. It's White Lightning. It's it's White Panther, just as examples or whatever. You know, so it's like why it's again it's kind of condescending because you're wanting to make it where their blackness is the only thing about their character that you know about or that you seemingly even care about. And it's like I don't care. I don't care about your skin color, your gender, your religion, your sexuality, none of that stuff. I care about who you are as a person. What is your character like? What's your traits? What are your likes and your dislikes? Do you have phobias and fears? If so, what are they? I mean, everyone has phobias and fears, but I mean something that's like, oh, they're scared of spiders or something like that. Something overt, I suppose. That's what I care about, you know? And it sounds like too many of these people who are in charge of these movies and TV shows and comics and all this, they don't care about that stuff. They don't care about, well, hey, we got to have this person here. Well, what do we know about him? Well, we're making Superman black. Okay, well, what's his character like? Well, he's black. He's Black Superman. And it's like, okay, so what can you tell me about him? Well, he's black. You know, I, and that's when you eye roll, you face palm, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I'm starting to ramble now. Sorry, I don't mean to do that, but this kind of stuff just really, really bothers me because it's so off-putting. She's just as strong and maybe even stronger. It's like, really? Even if that's true, do you have to throw that in? But anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.